Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is Day. In today's video, I'm going back in time a little bit. I did this same video a little bit over a year ago where we talked about my top 10 movies with like a twist in or like an end you didn't see coming. Well, I want to go back and revisit that video. I want to go back and revisit some of my old videos because I buy a lot of movies, so I can really update some of these old lists. So this is when we're going to go back. Again, we did this list a little bit over a year ago. Probably close to 2 years ago, we did this particular list. So, and it was 10. It was 10 movies with a twist in. Now we're going to do 24 movies with a twist in, or in you didn't see coming. Now, you got to go back to when you first, mentally, you need to go back to when you first saw the movie. Okay? Not now. Go back to when you first saw the movie. Let's dive in. Starting with, and these are in no particular order. These are just some movies that I pulled down with some really good endings. And a lot of these, you didn't see the end coming. I won't say you didn't see the end coming because, again, like I said in the first video, some people are really savvy movie watchers and they can see the end a mile away. And if that's you, okay, but I'm referring really to myself, how I reacted to these movies the first time I saw them. We're going to start this off with Clue. Clue is a typical whodunit. The whole point of a whodunit is you don't know who did it. So, yeah, Clue is a movie with an end you didn't really see coming. You saw that there was somebody in that house, but you didn't know who. Next up, we have Memento. Definitely an end that had you thinking, like, what the hell? All of these for the most part. Now, this one made the last list. Ben Affleck and Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl. But this one here is different than the rest of the movies on the list because it has a twist end, but this has more of a twist middle. The twist hits you at the midpoint of the movie when you realize she's still alive. Okay? But the end is really good too. The whole movie is really a twist, but this one is more of a midpoint twist that leads up to a crazy ending. Knives Out. Saw, the original Saw. This is returning from the first list. Fight Club. Returning from the first list. We have Malignant. Psycho. I do believe Psycho is returning from the original list. Here's another one I do believe. This is definitely returning from the first list. This will always go in that kind of list. The Others. M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. Returning from the first list, we have Mindhunters. Typical whodunit. This follows more of a whodunit pattern, sort of like Clue, but different. You know what I'm saying? But it does follow that typical whodunit pattern. Here's one that was really, really incredible. Again, returning from the first list. This is The Drop with James Gandolfini and Tom Hardy. You definitely didn't see this end coming for sure. I don't think this one is returning from the first list. I don't think so. This is a really good movie. I really enjoy this movie. And we have Sucker Punch. And I know some of you is like, what? Yeah, think about it now. When you get to, now, the first time you saw this movie, you didn't realize, you didn't know she had already been lobotomized. And that whole movie was in her head. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think that she was already, you knew that was going to happen, but the way they played it out, you didn't know she had already been lobotomized. Movie was crazy. And when they get to the end and realize she had already been lobotomized and the whole movie was In her mind, crazy. I just gave you the ending. I don't care. I had to clear that one up because I know somebody's gonna be like, wait a minute, how the hell is Sucker Punch on a list like this? Well, when you get to the end of the movie, you'll see like, whoa, what the hell? She was like, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, the high roller was the doctor coming to lobotomize her. Crazy, crazy. Watch this. If you've never seen this, I know I gave you the end. I don't care. This movie is a banger. Here's one. M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. This is number 2 for M. Night. Yes. This is a new one. This is not a returner. The Prestige. Oh yes, the end on this one. The whole Nikola Tesla thing. Yeah. All right. Returning from the first list, we have The Sixth Sense. Classic, probably the top. On this list, this is probably number 1. I'll go ahead and put it out there. As far as movies with an end that you just, like, the first time you saw it, just blew your fucking mind. Like, this and the others is probably, like, running neck and neck for that 1 and 2 spot. We have Leonardo DiCaprio in Shutter Island. Primal Fear. This is a double feature, but we're talking about Identity. Banger movie. Crazy ass ending. This one right here. Not only is this an end that you didn't really think was going to play out the way it played out, it was, excuse my language, I'm about to drop one. It was just a fucked up ending. Like, this has been voted one of the most fucked up endings in movies, period. And if you saw the movie, you already know. The end of this movie was like, you're sitting there like, really? What a cruel ending. It really was a cruel ending. Excuse my language. The Game. They realized the whole thing was a game. Crazy. You know what? If The Sixth Sense and the others is 1 and 2, this is probably fighting for the top 3 spot. These 3 movies, this one, The Sixth Sense, and the others, they all fighting for that number 1, 2, and 3 spot. The Usual Suspects. The whole movie. This whole movie was just, the way he was just playing the hell out of that cop just by picking random things off the board, and it was just crazy. This movie, and then the end when he straightened up and walked to the car. You ain't see that coming. No way. Nobody saw that coming the first time. Parasite. This is in the top 5 of the out of all the 24. This ending right here. Psycho. All of these is bangers. The ending to all of these. I would say like 10 of these is the strongest by far, but this is right up there in the top 5. The original Charlton Heston Planet of the Apes movie. That end right there. So out of all of these, again, like I said, I did them in no particular order, but this is going to be in the top 5. This is going to be in the top 3. Maybe top 3. Top 5. Identity, I don't know. This, I don't know. Identity is up there too. All of these, again, but some of them is just more The Sixth Sense. This has got to be like, I don't know between this and the others, but I'm going to go ahead and put this at number 1. I'm going to go ahead and put this at number 1. We just having fun right now, guys. That's all. The list is over. We just having some fun. The Drop. This is like, if I stretch it out to 10, this is going to be in the top 10. Mindhunters, I wouldn't put that top 10. Very good ending, though. The Village also. All of these, like I said, but here we go. The others, this is definitely in that top 3. Psycho, that's in top 5, in my opinion. Malignant is up there. All of them. I'm just recapping everything. All of these movies are bangers. And the ending, I pulled these movies for a reason. These endings are just fantastic. It's a lot of movies with great endings, but I can't do them all. So last list was 10. This one is 24. We do another one. It might be 30. It might be 40. But some of these is going to make every list. Gone Girl. Again, like I said with Gone Girl, the ending was pretty much predicted at the middle of the movie. But that middle through the whole movie, like, to me, that middle was just as good as the ending on a lot of these. But this one had more of a twist middle that led to a twist end. You know what I'm saying? This movie pretty much played its cards at the middle, but what a hell of a hand it played. Memento, real good. And Clue. Well, guys, that's 24 movies with a end you didn't see coming, a twist in. If your favorites didn't make the list, that's okay. We'll do it again next year, and we'll expand the list. We constantly add movies. We constantly can improve and make lists longer. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.